Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Legal Latino Heat here. A little, a little late, but I'm here. I thought I was sick, but I'm not. But there's something else that's getting everybody sick, and Omicron is canceling everything. Give me that 30-second countdown.
Like some school. How cool is this, right, Miguel? Why couldn't I go to a school like this? I mean, it's just beautiful. I love the mural. I mean, everything is just, I love this school. Anyway, Mayor Bowser and Chancellor Farabee, thank you for joining us as well. And for families across the country.
Where does he think he's going? You gotta go, you gotta go.
I'm vaxxed, I'm waxed, and I'm back in action.
Single one of you. So ladies and gentlemen, please, let's get loud for Kyle Rittenhouse.
Who's the superhero that's going to speak against Joe Manchin? No. I want to know who's the real president of this country. Is it Joe Biden or Joe Manchin?
I'm sorry. I interrupted. I don't think the vice president can hear you. It's Simone. I'm so sorry, Charles. We have to wrap.
She can hear me.
You can't hear me? Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me, Madam Vice President?
Well, I'm sorry. We got to wrap. Oh. So I'm sorry to interrupt.
They're acting like they can't hear me. Y'all see that?
I can hear you.
Oh, so who's the real president of this country? Is it Joe Manchin or Joe Biden, Madam Vice President?
Come on, Charlamagne. It's Joe Biden.
I can't tell sometimes.
No. It's Joe Biden. And don't start talking like a Republican about asking whether or not he's president.
Do you think Joe Manchin is a problem?
It's Joe Biden, and I'm vice president, and my name is Kamala Harris. We did it, Joe. You're gonna be the next president of the United States.
This is what's going on. It's bad out here. People want to push people in the train. It ain't gonna happen to me. So, I got my own chain, and this is what I do. I wait for the train like this, and until the train don't come, I stay right here. There ain't nobody pushing me. Train comes, put the key, and that's it. And I'm going on the train. Boom.
Como el agua que llueve del cielo.
Cabrón.
Te quiero porque quiero que me quieras, porque como tú no hay nadie más por brillar por dentro.
Chinga, qué pedo. Tranquilo, tranquilo.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Legal Latino Heat here. Yes, I am half bald. I didn't want to go for the bald look, like Tim Pool. So I was like, let me just go half bald. Let me Let me bald the half part. You know how people go bald on the top and have like the sunroof head? I was like, let me just go bald on the top. Still Merry Christmas time. Well, I was trying to do a haircut. I was trying to give myself a haircut. I got myself a multi groomer, a Phillips Noreco 5000. Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe for the coffees. And I went to Best Buy for it. You know, I was like, let me go to Best Buy. Haircuts are like $25. I got to make an appointment, and they suck. Last time I got a haircut at Supercuts, I went to Supercuts. I don't know, was it a Supercuts? The football team one, Sports Cuts or whatever it's called. And I didn't like it. So let me do my own. I was doing the fade, because you got to do it up to here. I was watching a YouTube video. Then I got distracted. Then I went back to this one. I'm like, oh, I messed it up. So I took off the things. The hell, I went. It'll grow back quick. But good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I thought I was sick this morning. I was like, oh man, I have that Omiricon, whatever that everybody has, and everybody's canceling everything right now. Sports are being canceled. WWE just pulled 5 of their wrestlers. There's a big pay-per-view on Saturday, day 1. So this week it looks like it's gonna be a little sad. American Airlines canceled some flights. Flights are being canceled. I think like 66, more than that. Omiricon. I prefer the. There we go. So there's been this week is start seeing a lot of things being canceled. They're just waiting for like the holiday season. But ladies and gentlemen, there's one thing I want to start off with, something that happened that's pretty funny. The Let's Go Brandon, right? This was something that everybody was talking about over the weekend, and I didn't get to watch it until yesterday. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a little like, I hope it's not that thing that I woke up so like weak today, like. But I was like, I'm gonna do my show today for the people. It doesn't matter. I didn't even get to put on like what I wanted to put on. I was like, I'm not gonna do my hair. Let me just. All right, this dad right here, right? This guy this is like the Christmas present. This guy gave America a great Christmas present over the weekend. It's 480 quality. So let's check him out from his side. Nice Christmas tree.
That is correct. Hello.
Hi.
Merry Christmas.
Hi.
How are you? Merry Christmas. Who's this?
This is Jared.
Hi, Jared.
Hi.
Assume your dad?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Dad.
Dad, what do you want for Christmas?
So maybe a quiet night.
Lots of luck, Dad. Wow. Dad, we have a hunter too.
Yeah.
We have a son named Hunter and a grandson named Hunter.
Oh, I didn't know you had a grandson named Hunter. That's cool.
I don't know where it has that
Oh, yes.
it has that feedback. So this is the dad that said, "Let's go, Brandon." The guy, honest dad. I mean, and then people being like evil to him. I think he did a pretty good troll.
You tell him we don't. We have a grandson. I promise you. We have a grandson named Hunter. 16 years old.
It's like he's talking to grandma and grandma. You know how I've been watching a lot of Seinfeld. Remember when Seinfeld would call his parents, and both of his parents would be on the phone, one on the court list and the other one on the wire, and they're like, "Yeah, Jerry." That's how this is how this sounds. It doesn't sound like he's talking to a president. He says hi, and then they both start talking at the same time. That's America.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're right. Well, how old is Griffin?
Griffin, you want to say?
I'm 11. Griffin, you want to say? 11. What'd you ask for Christmas? What do you want Santa to bring you?
A piano.
A piano.
Piano. A piano. Holy mackerel.
I know he's gonna have to cut some trees down for that.
We had trouble hearing you, Dad.
I was gonna say you have to cut some trees down to get a grand piano built for him.
That's because of inflation.
Well, and
See, he threw an inflation, jab, an inflation jab at him, right? Because it's expensive to get him, and then Biden's like, Grandpa. You notice that Biden sounds the same as this over here, right? Like, hello.
Hi.
So you heard her going, hello, hi. It's like two grandparents just talking to each other. So the dad is cool and poised. He's throwing little, the inflate, like subtle. He's not like, hey, you guys suck. He was just trolling in a nice way.
what's Hunter want as his big gift?
Switch.
A Nintendo Switch.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
When she said Nintendo, they're like, Switch. What the hell is a Switch? I don't know if somebody else said Nintendo. Look who's here.
How about Piper?
Well, Piper actually left the room before you guys picked up, but she wants a Barbie airplane is what she asked for.
Barbie. I still have my Barbie, and Santa. I think Santa brought my Barbie. My Barbie was the first Barbie.
Yeah, like in 1901.
She's now grandmother.
For your granddaughter. For your granddaughter.
It's like two old people, man.
Penelope.
Well, Penelope, she's only 2, so I think she'd be happy with just about anything.
Oh, that's great.
That's great.
Yeah, that's wonderful that you have a 2-year-old. Have a Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful Christmas.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
He have to be in bed by 9 o'clock.
By 9 o'clock.
Sleep between 9 and 12, or he doesn't show up.
That's right.
With the kids.
Hey, well,
I hope you have a wonderful.
yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas as well. Merry Christmas, and let's go, Brandon. Bye-bye.
You have a wonderful.
Yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas as well. Merry Christmas, and let's go, Brandon.
You see right here, before he gets a chance to hang up, they hung up on him before that. Look.
Bye-bye.
So he says bye-bye. Before he even presses it, they hung up on him. Right here. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. My look, I put a mask on my microphone, all right? In case I cough, look, I got a mask for my microphone, all right? So you guys won't get sick, all right? All right, because everybody is.
I'm vaxxed, I'm waxed, and I'm back in action.
All right, everybody. Hang in there. Listen, I'm not canceling the show either because I'm a little. We can't. I'm not like everybody's canceling everything. Can't cancel. So we're gonna play now the other version of Joe Biden and what's his wife's name? Jill Biden. They get trolled, ladies and gentlemen. Like this probably should be considered like elderly abuse, man. All right, let's play this one. I'm surprised CNN hasn't uploaded about this or MSNBC. Only like The Hill, only certain news have posted the videos about it. Ladies and later, we're gonna play with my hair, ladies and gentlemen. I could do the Elon Musk look. I could do so many looks right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's crazy. I'm gonna play a different character every day of the week. All right, let's go, Brandon. This guy's still doing his commercial.
Hi. Go ahead.
How are you?
Hey.
So you heard our high. It's like this. It's the same high as this one. Let me give you guys 1080p. Oh, 480. What the heck? There's no 1080p today. 1080p's taking the week off. So listen to that high. It sounds just like this one.
Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi.
It just sounds just like that one. Or it is her. She doesn't change.
That is correct. Hello.
Hi. Go ahead.
How are you? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Who's this? This is Jared.
Hi, Jared.
Jared for Subway.
I assume you're dad? Hi. Yes, sir.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, Dad.
Dad, what do you want for Christmas? maybe a quiet. Lots of love, Dad. Well, you know, Dad, we have 100.
So they cut off that part. You know the part that he said he wanted the grand piano and all that? It's not on this one. Let's see. I didn't hear it. Like, remember he said the grand piano? You got to cut down some trees for that? I didn't hear that part. Did you guys hear it?
Two.
Yeah.
We have a son named Hunter and a grandson named Hunter.
I didn't know you had a grandson named Hunter. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we do.
We do. She told me we don't. We have a grandson. I promise you. We have a grandson named Hunter. He's 16 years old.
I was thinking of the baby.
That's
Oh,
both.
my gosh.
Anyway. Well, how old's Griffin?
Griffin, you want to say?
I'm 11.
11. What'd you ask for Christmas? What do you want Santa to bring you?
Piano.
Oh, the piano part. Okay, here we go.
Holy mackerel. Well, I tell you what.
See, you didn't hear that cut down some trees part. You saw that? I never heard that part before. Look, he says we got to cut down some trees. You don't hear that part on the original audio. On his video, you hear it because he said it. That's when I was watching his video. Wow, I didn't hear most of the stuff he said. So they were probably like, oh man, this guy's probably going to say something. Let's cut him off. But then he cut off the let's go Brandon part.
We had trouble hearing you, Dad.
I was going to say you have to cut some trees down to get a piano.
Well, I think
Yes.
so.
Yeah.
Well, and what's Hunter want as his big gift? Switch, you said?
A Nintendo Switch.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So even the part where the kid says switch, this is
Nintendo. Great.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
How about Piper?
Well, Piper actually left the room before you guys.
the one thing Joe Biden is good at is remembering kids' name. That's the one kid Joe Biden is very good at, right? He knows Piper, he knows Hunter, he knows every kid's name. Wow, Joe Biden, you should have just become Santa Claus because you're very good at that, right? Right? You can ask Joe Biden about the economy, about inflation. He's like, what? What's going on? Who? But he knows Hunter. He knows Piper. He knows their ages. He knows everything there is to know about this guy's kids. I wonder why is that? This guy is so concerned. Hey, what about Piper? Huh? Piper. Where's Piper? Piper had to come running up from the upstairs. You could hear on the dad video running upstairs because he asked about Piper. I don't even know. I should keep saying the kid's name, but Joe Biden knows more about the kids than the caller. Jeez, man. This guy, man.
A Barbie airplane.
Oh, a Barbie. I still have my Barbie, and Santa trying to think. I think Santa brought my Barbie. My Barbie was the first Barbie. My Barbie's Incan Barbie. She's now grandmother.
Inca Barbie?
She's now grandmother.
Well, maybe she'll bring her granddaughter. She'll bring her granddaughter.
Did you hear her say she'll bring her granddaughter? This kid has kids on his mind. That's all he has in his mind, kids. This guy's talking about the kids' names. Now he's bringing, hopefully he brings her granddaughter. He doesn't care about the daughter. He cares about the granddaughter. Jeez, Joe Biden. Jeez.
I set up Penelope.
Well, Penelope, she's only 2, so I think she'd be happy with just that.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful that you have a 2-year-old.
Well,
have a Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful Christmas.
and by the way, you guys have to be in bed by 9 o'clock, you know, and asleep between 9 and 12, or he doesn't show up.
This isn't to you, Jared. This is to the kids.
That's right.
I hope you have a wonderful Christmas.
Well, yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas as well.
Oh,
Merry Christmas, and let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon. I agree. Hey, by the way, where are you in Oregon?
Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon. I agree. Hey, by the way, where are you in Oregon?
Look, they put the stupid commercial over this. Get out of here. How can I? They put it right at the best part. The hill. Damn you for that one.
Where's your home?
Because I'm going to visit your grandkids and I'm going to visit your kids. Joe Biden is just weird, man. That guy is weird. This guy is just weird. It's like he had kids in his mind the whole time. As he know about the kids' names, their ages. When she said about the Barbie, it's a grandma. He's like, I don't care about grandmas. I want the granddaughters to come, the kids. Like, that's the president of the United States, ladies and gentlemen. That's the president of the United States. And to even say, let's go, Brandon. This guy is embarrassing, man. Not even to know the meme. Maybe he did know, maybe he doesn't. I don't know. But this is just embarrassing, ladies and gentlemen. The rest of the world sees this also. And this is the president of the United States. And this will probably be the last time that anybody will ever have a conversation with Joe Biden like this. Last time probably. So all right. Do you guys hear the news in the background? Let me lower it. I'll be right back. Give me a second.
One of you. So, ladies and gentlemen, please let's get loud for Kyle Rittenhouse.
All right, I'm back. Damn, I already messed up my hair. Now I look like a pineapple. Who's a pineapple under the sea? There we go. Tell you, I got Play-Doh hair. I could do so many hairstyles right now. My hair will grow back quick, ladies and gentlemen. Next week, poof, I'm like a chia pet. So I figured, let me just start it all over again. And I want my white hair to grow out. I want to look like Paulie Walnuts. You'll see. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we're done with the Let's Go Brandon. I think there was one more I wanted to play of Let's Go Brandon without that stupid, without the Hill picture on it, because you got to see Joe Biden's face. Like I got it in HD right here. We got to see this in HD, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Look at Joe Biden over here. Kyle Rittenhouse. Damn, that's so nice. Oh no, we did this one already. Let me close this one. Does anybody in the Sorry, damn. I'm like, does anybody in the chat know Jack Murphy, ladies and gentlemen? Depending on what I put on, I'm gonna do the hairstyle because I could do the Elon Musk too. All right, where's this? I just had this video. All right, here we go. It was Twitter. Here we go. Just go with Twitter.
That's right.
I hope you have a wonderful
Hey,
Christmas.
well, yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas as well.
Oh,
Merry Christmas, and let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon. I agree.
That's right.
See her face?
I hope you have a wonderful
Hey,
Christmas.
well, yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas as well.
Oh,
Merry Christmas, and let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon. I agree.
That's right.
I hope you have a
I'm gonna download this one to be part of one of my. So, all right, Jack Murphy, right? You guys know who Jack Murphy is? He's one. I think he's conservative, right? So a lot of people have been talking about Jack Murphy. I've never heard of him before until the last week. The Quartering did a video on him. He's part of like the Manosphere. He tries to help men out and stuff like that. So now he says some things. He says some things, and I don't know much about it. I don't. I'm asking to check because I never heard of him, but a lot of videos have been made on him the past 2 weeks, and another one just came out from this channel, The Bearing. I like this channel, The Bearing. The guy barely makes videos unless it's something. 21 Studios. You guys remember 21 Studios? I showed you this channel before, 21 Studios. So he's the first one that I started watching. I'll just play a little bit of this.
Former
listen,
speaker,
just to
21.
get you caught up on this. I don't know much about Jack Murphy, but let me just want to introduce this guy to you guys. So he wrote December 21st, 2021. I think it was like a week ago. He started going crazy on Twitter or stuff like that. And just people started, I don't know, he just probably ruffed the wrong feathers. Part of masculinity is establishing boundaries and protecting them. Barriers, walls, limits. Keep the barbarians and transgressors away. Protect yourself and your clan. Anyone who tells you differently wants you to be weak. Okay.
I think he's basically trying to run cover for his fans, and so that as few as possible of them find out about it. It's a PR disaster at this point, and he's just doing damage control.
Mr. Jack Murphy has been busy blocking everybody. He has since disabled all of the replies on his Twitter feed, which is, of course, the thing a man would do. Certainly one of the things about being a good human. This is being a man.
First, Antifa tried to take me out. Then the crusty old losers in the Manosphere did. Now is a rage merchants trying to knock me down. They all have two things in common. One, they traffic in fear while I promote love. Two, they all failed miserably and will continue to be sad.
Or woman is taking accountability when you mess up. And Jack Murphy didn't apologize until I was endlessly railing him online. He then decided to block me and claim that I am a drama merchant.
But how can you be this guy that says I'm masculine, I'm strong, and also F you for bringing up my past, and I don't want to talk about that, and you're going to charge people money for this stuff? I'm sorry. I'm just not feeling it.
Shout out to The Quartering and Better Bachelor for actually covering this. The Quartering in particular is a huge platform to do an exposed video about this, so good on him. He's also been awesome on Twitter going after this. You know, Undead Chronic's been doing some great roasts too. Shout out to him, Undead Chronic and Ribby the Party Frog. And I'm happy to see Joker, Better Bachelor, calling out a Manosphere grifter now, like Jack Murphy, Cuck Murphy. I do wish Better Bachelor would be more aggressive in calling out the frauds. There's a shit ton in the Manosphere. We got the Three Stooges. We got Simpson Hood, Shard Albert, Donovan Shard. We got, we got the Fraud Father here. I mean, there's a lot of frauds to call out, Joker, but I appreciate you hopping in on this one. And maybe we'll see more.
So remember, ladies and gentlemen, I brought you guys the Fresh and Fit. So the same thing that's been going on with them. My hair is it's not even long enough to keep it. When I probably pull off the Elon Musk right now. So like the same thing that happened in like the MAGA movement is happening now in the Manosphere part of YouTube. The same thing. So I've been paying attention to this. You have a community, then everybody starts getting together and making videos. And then the infighting starts. This person doesn't like this person. Oh, I'm a better Trump supporter than you. I'm more MAGA than you. You know, like a pigeon, right? I bring up the pigeon, like the pigeon thinks I am Trump. I am MAGA. I did this. I did that. I am more of a Trump supporter than you. Oh, I'm more than you. And then you start attacking other people. And you start creating the conflicts from within, like the infighting. And that's what people say, oh, don't punch right. Don't this. But if people are misbehaving, you got to let them know, like, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? So I enjoy the Manosphere, like watching certain videos, but now the infighting has begun, just like in the MAGA movement. Back in March, I started watching Kevin Samuels, Fresh and Fit, Coach Greg Adams. The only one I still watch to this day is Coach Greg Adams. Other than that, I really don't watch most of those channels. Sometimes when a channel gets like really, really popular, things change, and I don't know. I like the original stuff, the raw. They just say it like it is. Like if you guys watch Tim Pool, it's okay, but Tim Pool is not gonna say certain things. Like he'll fence it a lot. Like you don't make it to the top without selling out. So Jack Murphy, I never watched it. I never gravitated. I gravitate to real people. Like I watch what's real. I gravitate to that. Sometimes I'm like, with me, ladies and gentlemen, what you see is what you get, right? Like I tell you how it is. Look at my hair. I'm not wearing a hat to hide my baldness. I don't need to put on a beanie today. Out of all days, I'm not putting on a beanie today to hide my baldness. Yep, the Manosphere went MAGA, and I kind of saw this coming. The Manosphere is just MAGA. It's a little toxic now. When I seen, I don't know if you guys see me. Like I jump on different StreamYards. I like to make different friends, and then some people label me, "Oh, you right wing nut job. You're right." I'm like, okay, watch my show and you decide what I am. I just put videos and I call it like it is, articles, and I call it like it is. That's it. What you see is right there. Is what we're all seeing. That's why I enjoy playing the videos, and then I say some commentary on it or an article. So I try, I don't want to say things that are not on paper or not on the internet. So the Manosphere, it's going just like MAGA. I experienced it in MAGA, and now it's happening here. It's kind of sad, honestly, because it's a place to help men, like men helping out each other. But now there's like the fighting, your channel and this channel. And it got me thinking, right, ladies and gentlemen? Fresh and Fit, right? One of their guys is Fresh. He's a Fed. What happened in the MAGA movement when Feds started getting involved? A lot of infighting, a lot of snitching. you know, certain people would take on certain channels, like take out the competition to make it to the top. You know, you have a lot of gatekeepers. You know, first you have this one meeting. Oh, let's all get together and meet each other. Because I've been to those parties. I've been to one where they had Tim Pool was there. What's the other? Venti. Was it Lawrence Southern was there? It was in California. After this one huge convention, everybody was together, went out to drink, and after that, ladies and gentlemen, everybody started fighting each other. The infighting started. Everybody gets together. I don't know if it's jealousy or whatnot, but everybody just started fighting each other. So this is going on in the manosphere now. Everybody's just fighting each other now. So, you know, you got Rollo Tomasi. I don't know if you watch Rollo Tomasi. Donovan Sharp.
We got, let's see, we got the Fraud Father here. I mean, there's a lot of frauds to call out, Joker, but I appreciate you hopping in on this one. And maybe we'll see more of that in the future, you know?
I wrote a lot about dominance and submission in a totally sexual context, in that most women find, I think, and in my experience, but maybe I'm just like a magnet for it, that
you guys hear that microphone? That's the kind of microphone I'm in the market for. You hear that sound quality on that microphone? That's the quality that I'm looking for, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going for that one. I appreciate the Christmas gift, the coffees, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go look for a computer today, actually. So you guys hear the robot noise I have or the lagging. All of that's gonna come to an end. I'm gonna upgrade my system. I got you, ladies and gentlemen, for 2022.
They enjoy being submissive to the right man. It's not about being submissive to men.
This is the cucking article that's got him in so much trouble lately. Although I want to reiterate again that it's not only what he wrote and what he did, it's the way that he's handled it. It's called like the Streisand effect. He basically failed a massive, let's say, public or PR political test, and his inability to handle this. It exposed who he really is behind the facade of being, you know,
Democratic deplorable Jack Murphy is just a Democrat infiltrator. So you guys can see that right there. I have no absolutely comment on that other than to say whatever people's perception is about that is 180 degrees wrong. It has nothing to do with what people think, what they're thinking it to be today. Believe me, not your eyes. Typical leftist can't take responsibilities for his actions, resorts to low IQ gas lighting. So Jack Murphy, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't even know he's part of MAGA or like the right wing. So he was a Democrat to deplorable. So you have like, a lot of left coming to the right for the grift, for the money, and then they start showing who they are.
You know, pro-masculinity, pro-alpha male, pro-conservative commentator. No, it's bullshit. Because that's what's behind the facade. A lot of your YouTube heroes and your podcast heroes and real life guys, I'm sorry to say, are just huge pussies. They're not masculine, they're not men, they're not alpha males. They're beta bitches LARPing on the internet, behind a camera, behind a computer screen, to fool you and to steal money from you and to sucker you out of money, to get you to put your hand on your credit card and give them money. It's sick, it's pathetic, and it's a systemic problem, not only in the manosphere, but in conservative politics and even beyond that in the world. By the way, this has been removed from his blog, I guess, for a while now. And
so you see right there, ladies and gentlemen, the same thing. The same thing. The same thing that happened in MAGA is happening in the manosphere. See, I'm just a legal Latino. I play videos on YouTube. I make fun of it. You guys appreciate it. Help you. It's not, it's all right. I love doing the show. The show is not based on that. Like, hey, do. It's not based. It's just, let's have fun. Let's hang out. Let's get to know things. But this Jack Murphy stuff really caught my attention. Wanted to let you guys know about this because I like letting you guys know about things that are happening before it starts getting big. And this has just become big. But this was going on with the Fresh and Fit. Remember, I played those Fresh and Fit videos. It's all part of the manosphere. Now it's a lot of infighting. And now instead of helping men helping each other as men. Now we're all fighting each other. That's not good. That's not good, man. So is all the jealousy like with the pigeon? You guys, watch my pigeon specials. The pigeon was notorious for this, and she is notorious for this. The way she attacks like Oscar or Blue because he's successful. He rose. He's on TV. He's on Fox News. He's with what's that guy's name that used to work with Trump? Steve Bannon. He's on these different shows because he does his work. He goes out there and does journalism, does his work. You get recognized for doing your work. But then you got people that don't do work and get jealous and like, oh, I got to bring them down as they're going up. You start attacking them. This happens everywhere with trends. If money can be made after a while, the rot sets and people jump on the bandwagon for the easy grift. I gotta. Wait. What? The fact that his name is Goldman tells you who's Goldman? Who's Goldman? Don't tell me Jack Murphy's Goldman. Who's a Goldman? Who's Goldman? I think Lou and Petty's getting somewhere every single time. Who's a Goldman? Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Murphy. I gotta check this out. Don't tell me Jack Murphy. Don't tell me, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look this up right now. Jack Murphy, gold. John Goldman, Jack Murphy. What? His name is Jack Goldman? Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes a certain individual subverts of movement. Okay, let's check this out. Wow, this is I didn't know about the Goldman part. I did not know about the Goldman part. Where can I find his Wikipedia now? All right, look. Supposed masculinity expert Jack Murphy, also known as John Goldman, spasses out when you mention his literal cuck behavior.
John.
Mr. Dick and Balls says, "Hey Jack."
See, that's what she does. She does this. Like she reads it like that's normal. Like it's not even. She's not even saying, "I'm not gonna skip the name." She just goes, "Mr. Dick and Balls said."
Could you please clear up the cuck article you wrote?
I am not going to talk about this.
Okay.
And basically, you know what? Fuck you
Me?
for bringing this up right here and right now. Why are you doing this to me?
I didn't know that. I didn't know what it was.
Well, just use a little bit of fucking common sense.
Sorry, apologies.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Elizabeth,
Heartfelt.
Elizabeth Harrison says, gonna miss the show, but have a good break. IHTAC, what's that?
And on minorities, that the threat is white supremacy. Minorities attack whites, invoke white.
Bringing this up right here.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, let me play that again. I didn't. Oh, wow. So this is the original. Oh, wow. Poor girl, poor late girl. Is that Sydney?
Elijah is named after the prophet. I won't misspell.
Is it that Sydney you guys were telling me about? The girl Sydney? Why did he tell her F you on her own show? What a piece of garbage. Oh, this happened on December 17th. Oh.
It's true. Sagittarius Enton said more like Morpheus, Brandon. Small.
What an ass, man.
Read the book Behold a Pale Horse by William Cooper in the 17th chapter, but not anymore. Also, commercials are not subtle at all anymore. Huh? Stargo says Dem strategy, reverse psychology, and on minorities, that the threat is white supremacy. Minorities attack whites, invoke white rage, checkmate for the new KKK. Unvaxxed are discriminated already, and speech is
this is the
segregated by
Blaze.
race. That is true. Brett Ain't Dad said, unfortunately, the proliferation of technology leads to authoritarian collectivism. Future looks gay. Merry Christmas, Sid and Jack and Elijah.
Mr. Dick and Balls says, "Hey Jack."
See,
So this is Sydney. All right, let's listen to Sydney. I want to hear this part again. Hold on. Let's get this on the full screen. This is the best part right here.
But she does. She does this. Like she reads it like that's normal. Like it's not even. She's not even saying, "I'm not gonna skip the name." She just goes, "Mr. Dickenball said."
Could you please clear up the cuck article you wrote?
I am not going to talk about
Again?
this.
Okay.
And basically, you know what? Fuck you
Me?
for bringing this up right here and right now. Why
Me?
are you doing this to me?
I didn't know that. I didn't know what it was.
Well, just use a little bit of fucking common sense.
Sorry, apologies.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Elizabeth
Heartfelt.
Elizabeth Harrison says, gonna miss the show, but have a good break. IHTAC, what's that?
He ruined the mood in the show, man.
What?
Nothing. I'm just guy. I literally was just coughing. It's just an inconvenient cough.
Noah Fox says, Sydney, you're looking uniquely great tonight. Thank you very much. Try to think says, Lige, just buy a damn house already and quit paying other people's rent. Also, come.
All right, so that was the part right there, ladies and gentlemen. That little part right there. Wow. See that microphone? That's the microphone I'm aiming for. So I could sound like that. I could sound like it's a podcast. Like, hey, ladies and gentlemen. I could have that DJ voice. I don't have to be loud here. I could be a little bit more calm. Like I got a mask for my microphone. Wow. So, ladies and gentlemen, wow, man. Also, this is the article that Jack. Okay, this is the article. Let's look at the article. So, this is the article, ladies and gentlemen. Cultivating erotic energy from a surprising source by Jack Murphy. Today, I sent my adoring, loyal, hot young girlfriend of 2 years to have sex with a stranger from Tinder. She is currently at his apartment, checked in with me via text, and presumably essing. Whoa, I can't say that stuff. Essing and effing her way in to a good time. I'm alone writing. Couldn't be happier. Jack Murphy. So Jack Murphy wrote this article on the internet back in October 9th, 2015. Do you think that's what a conservative will write? Something like this? Is this very conservative of you, Jack Murphy? You went from deplorable, from Democrat to deplorable? This guy over here. I didn't know about this. I didn't know. We're learning about this right now, ladies and gentlemen. We're learning about this together. This is what this is all about, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so now that we got to know the beginnings and that, I would like to know what's the rest of this article now. Kind of want to read the rest of it. Here's the link. Oh, here's the link to the article. All right, so let's look at it today, ladies. Let's look at the article. Let's look at this article real quick. I don't know if will any of the gentlemen in the chat room do this with their wives or their girlfriends. You know who did this, by the way? I talked about them. Jewel Rancid and I gotta play this. This is I gotta play this, ladies and gentlemen. I think I played it on Friday, but I gotta play it again. So Jewel Rancid and Attila are perhaps the two worst couples on the internet. She's pregnant. She's still smoking weed. And, well, I don't know if she was pregnant or not. Attila let his wife do porn with like 4 black men just ramming her. I don't know if she was pregnant at the time or she got pregnant right after, because this was really recently. So I just want to play this. It's a quick part. They got egged. They got the Jovi Val treatment. They got egged while they were in their car. They got egged. I just want to play this one more time. I played this the other day, but it's worth another play, ladies and gentlemen. This was a Christmas present that the internet got over the weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Let me put this in HD. These two people are hated so much that somebody went on to egg them. That's how hated they are. She's smoking. She's pregnant right now, and she's smoking marijuana right now. There's nothing wrong with smoking it. There's something wrong with smoking while pregnant. That's the problem. If you're pregnant, you shouldn't be smoking at all. So look, she's pregnant. Jersey Mike's over here is pregnant. He's smoking. She's pregnant. She's smoking. Poor baby in that stomach.
Everyone died in that county too.
You tell not this one.
Your step grandpa, your regular grandpa, your other grandpa, everyone from that county. And of course they didn't get buried there because they're buried at Washington, D.C. They had to fly the bodies out because they're buried at our
That was assault. Can you? You're a dude.
Not this one. Your step grandpa, your regular grandpa, your other grandpa, everyone from that county. And of course they didn't get buried there because they're buried at Washington, D.C. They had to fly the bodies out because
that I didn't even have the big screen. My bad. I didn't have the big screen. Let me put the big screen one more time. Last time. This is
that everyone died in that county too.
You tell not this one.
Your step grandpa, your regular grandpa, your other
ooh in the face right there.
from that county. And of course they didn't get buried there because they're buried at Washington, D.C. They had to fly the bodies out because they're buried at our
That was assault. Can you? You're a dude. Can you?
Which is different.
I just got.
So that's one cuck right there. So that's basically Jack Murphy right there. So that's Jack Murphy's. I mean that's Jack Murphy basically, because he cucked out his wife. Let's go back to Jack Murphy real quick. Let's just look at this article real quick, ladies and gentlemen. I am alone writing. Couldn't be happier. Now, before you write me off as another Salem.com freak who wants to be a cuckold or some spineless. What, puppy? What? I fed you already. Oh, you looking for that? Oh, look what he came up here for. This guy over here. He came from my. All right, let's see what this article has to say real quick. Before you, who wants to be a cuckold or some kind of spineless beta undermale, hear me out. This has been a long road. My manhood is intact, and oh Jesus, guy, man. I'm not gonna say some of those words here. Let me just. And my D is hard. I'm almost 40 years ago. I'm almost 40. Period. Years ago, after my divorce from my blue pill marriage, I found Odysee, Rush V, and eventually Rational Male along the way. I made friends with Cernovich, and we came up together in the game. Cernovich? So this guy was a Jack Cernovich, was Jack or Mike Cernovich. I've learned and practiced Tantra, various elements of BDSM, lifestyle, and just about every angle, pun intended, for male and female relations. From experience and efforts and education, I've become an expert. I've learned over time how my natural disposition is to be dominant for submissive women. I'm practically an ideal. I've had, oh my jeez Louise. It's too early in the morning to be reading this. I gotta turn the lights down a little bit more. I'm gonna skip some of this. Jesus, guy, man. Oh, this is a long article. I'm not reading all of this. Oh, I'm not reading all of this. I'll put the link, ladies and gentlemen. I'll put the link on the. If any of you want to read some erotica, I'll put it in the chat. That's a lot of reading, man. Hey, what's up, Nikki Johnson? All right, you know what? I'll do another stream. I'm gonna do a stream. I'm gonna do another stream. I'm gonna dress myself up, put some candles. I'll probably do it from the tub. How about that? Let me see if I record it from the tub. I'll just read it like it's a love letter or something. This guy over here cuckolding his wife. or his girlfriend. So I put the link there if you guys want to read that. I put the link. You can save it and read it. Let me take baby steps. Let me get to the ending. You must trust her. That's how you trust her. But it must always be your idea. He curses a lot. I'm trying not to curse in the show. He's using the P word. He curses a lot in this stupid article. Okay, assuming you're in a relationship with a younger woman, as it should be, while eating hot wings. Yeah, I'll read that article later on. I'll do it for the nighttime. But let me just go back to the video real quick. Finish this Jack Murphy story. Then we could cover some news. I want to play a Narcotier. He just dropped a new video last night. So like a Christmas present. I want to cover that so we can laugh off at the end. But let's just finish. So now that we read the article, Cultivating Erotic Energy from a Surprising Source.
This is a backup of it that I have. He also actually had it removed from the Wayback Machine just recently. Somehow Jack, paid or went into Wayback Machine to actually pull these articles from their historical presence on Wayback Machine. So right from the beginning, October 9th, 2015 by Jack Murphy.
So he pulled the article right there. I gave you guys the link. So you guys could read that.
Today I sent my adoring, loyal, hot young girlfriend of 2 years to have sex with a stranger from Tinder. She is currently at his apartment, checked in with me via text, and is presumably sucking and fucking her way to a good time. I'm alone writing.
Julius 267.
Couldn't be happier. It just gets worse from there, guys. I mean, this is like, look, it's a free country. You want to be a cuck? You want to have like weird kinks and shit? Okay, it's a free country. But to actually write this and then also pretend to promote positive masculinity, being an alpha male, or red pill mindsets, all that shit, this is like, I think, literally as far as you can get from being an alpha male. I can't think of anything more beta or more gamma or whatever you want to call it than literally sending your woman to be inseminated by another man. This is not even like swinger stuff or open relationship, right? He's actually sending her intentionally to get by a dude off Tinder. And then he's just going to sit home and I guess write about it and jerk off or something.
Don't be afraid if you don't bond with your kids right away. If as a father, that kid comes out and you look at it, don't be alarmed if you're not met with overwhelming joy or a deep, immutable connection.
I look at the nose, ladies and gentlemen. I can see the nose. Oh, this guy is a true Costanza.
Murphy was just, or Goldstein, I should say. Jack was bragging about how he was teaching his son about sports, about politics, about game. Jack, did you teach your son about how you hoard out his mother? Did you teach your son about how it turns you on to watch his mother with different men?
So midway through the article, he says,
so ladies and gentlemen, what have I been like? One of the main things, right? The nuclear family. We don't have the nuclear family. Kids are not being raised by both of their parents. So imagine a kid growing up to see all the stupid things their parents did on the internet. Everything's on the internet. So the two couples that I showed you guys a few minutes ago getting egged, they're about to have a baby. And they're recording, they're doing porn. The mother with the baby, she's getting rammed by 4 black dudes. Like the whole Los Angeles Lakers are just ramming through her, right? In a prawn. I'm sorry for that. In a prawn. And she's smoking weed, pregnant. And this is the culture that kids are being raised in. This is why I see the future as idiocracy. The future is very bleak. I'm sorry. You have these dumb people raising these kids. What are these kids going to become? This is the dangerous part of all this. This is sad. This is like the fall of the civilization. This is sad stuff, man. So this guy that in 2015, right as soon as he was getting on the MAGA bandwagon, was writing this kind of article. And then he wants to grow out the beard and, hey, I'm I'm a American patriot. Yeah, I'm MAGA. Oh, right wing, American flag, baby. Yeah. Let's go eat some barbecue. Goldstein, that's his name. Goldstein. The subversion, ladies and gentlemen, the subversion. Only 18% of kids are growing up today with both of their parents. What happened to the other 80%? What's up? What's going on with those kids? It's sad, man. Sad. So this guy just lets his wife get rammed by other dudes, and he writes about it.
Because I've had sex slaves, little girls, and tied them all up. I don't know what the f going on there. That's some like super sketch shit. He needs to clear that up immediately. But I don't think he has the balls to do it, or the maturity, or the.
So you know what we say about every single time. They enjoy taking those plane rides, right? Yep. The goats, the Jack Murphys, right? That like to change their names. They're the ones that take those flights to the islands. And he wrote about his own words. He tied up little girls. He says it on his article. I don't say it. He said it.
The stability at this point, emotionally and psychologically. So another part that's important to read here, we've done it together where we picked up a guy at a bar, took him home, and I watched them have sex. Or we've brought a guy from Craigslist over and I took pictures as he banged her.
What?
So Craigslist has to be, this is in like 10 different ways. You have to get the sketchiest people on the planet off of Craigslist. That like Tinder's bad enough that it's bad enough that he's doing this, right? It's bad enough how he's handled it, like a little bitch to the extreme. But then he's like, picking up random dudes with this chick at the bar and watching them. He's actually sitting there, it looks like, in real life, watching them, his girlfriend. This isn't even like where he sends her out, like at the beginning of the article, right? This is him sitting here at home watching them or taking pictures of her getting The time she spends with the other guy isn't really hers alone. It's ours. It's mine. It's her acting out my ideas. No, it's not ours and it's not yours. It's definitely her just getting by a random guy off Tinder. You're delusional. This is copium. This is copium times a million. Like, this is unbelievable. You wrote this, man. Jack goes on. It is not incongruent with our dominant submissive relationship, as crazy as that may sound to some. Yeah, it actually does sound crazy, Jack. There's nothing submissive about her getting by another man, right? This is like the opposite of being an alpha male. This is being a beta male.
I am free to do as I wish forever. She behaves at my discretion. Dominant sub-driving force. So by you being dominant, you let your wife, your girlfriend, be with another man. Jeez, man. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're supposed to be conservative, right-wing, you should be preaching nuclear family. You should be preaching marriage, like people actually staying together and raising their kids. At least stay together to raise your kids. Kids need both of their parents, or at least the kids will know that I have a great mother and I have a great father. At least they know that in their lives. Things will be better as a kid, right? Sometimes you stop yourself from doing something bad because you start thinking, damn, what would my parents think? What would my parents do? If it's one of them, I could probably get away with it. But when it's two, you're like, I don't want to hear my dad. I don't want my mom screaming at me. And I don't want my dad punching me in the face. Let me not do that. So kids need both of their parents. In today's world, you don't need that baby daddy. You got the government. You can raise your kid all by yourself. Stella got her groove back. All these things. You don't need no man. You get your groove back, Stella, right? You can raise your kids all by your damn self, and then you're gonna get your groove back like Stella. Oh, man, things happen, and sometimes the other parent can be there for the kid. That's understandable. That's different. The kid would at least know, like, man, my father and mother was here. Let me honor them. They're watching me from above. My parents love me. I'm gonna make them proud. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. They put me on this earth to do something great. Let me honor my parents. Let me do this. But now, But now, you have a JJ Stoner haircut. Well, I was actually going for like a Tim Pool look, but I didn't want to go fully bald. I just wanted to be halfway bald because, I could still wear my beanie and I still got some hair, I got this beanie look at this. I got this beanie for Christmas. Damn. See, yeah. See, like right now, where's my headphones? Where's my Tim Pool headphones? I don't got time for that. See, rock my beanie.
And is rationalizing. Here's what he says next. Check this out. What I'm talking about is advanced stuff, guys. Apex level. He's promoting cucking. Literal sit in the closet or take pictures of this in front of your face as apex level masculinity, apex level game, apex level red pill.
Shout out to Angela Rico. Thank you for saying that. My children will do anything to have their father. That's, see, the children knows the father's love. They experience the love. And then hey, dad, your father, he's watching you from above. He's in heaven. He's gonna watch over you. He'll be your guardian angel. And kids will appreciate that. And it's true. Like, you have a guardian angel. And kids will be all right because they have both of their parents. They're not gonna go on the internet and read, oh, my daddy cucked out my wife, my mother, and all this stuff. You have all these females doing OnlyFans, and then they're gonna have kids, and then their kids are gonna grow up, and their friends in school are gonna be like, hey, look, is this your mom on OnlyFans? You hear these articles, I played them. Teacher becomes OnlyFans model. Mother of 5, it's on OnlyFans, showing off her goods to the whole world. But nobody thinks about the kids. Remember those mama jokes they used to say as a kid? Remember those, yo, your mama's so fat. Yo, your mama's this, that she did this. Now the mothers are writing their own jokes. They're writing their own punchlines for somebody to use against their kids. That's Merry Christmas, Jim Edward. Merry Christmas, man. Let's get out of here, man. Let's talk about let's go watch Carton Arc for a second. What's up, baby? There's teachers, there's everybody on OnlyFans. Ooh. All right. Narcoteers. I was so excited when this video came out. In the middle of the night. Oh, this is. So, what my cat has been doing, right? He goes under the sink, and this is the glue that holds like the panel under the sink, and he's been ripping them apart. Wow. So he's been ripping it apart from under the sink, the little glue, and then he brings it onto my bed, and then he wakes me up like he brought me a rat. Because cats do that. They like to go hunting and catch stuff, and then they bring it to you as a gift. There you go. There you go. My mom's OnlyFans has more subs than your mom's. Oh, don't eat that. All right, let me play knock. I have a feeling you're gonna turn off the whole stream. Yo, you like pressing buttons. Get out of here. All right, this is the new Carton Arc, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't seen it yet. It just came out last night. So let's check out the new cart narcs. We'll get back to Jack Murphy another day. I gotta learn more about him.
Hey, look at this, Narcoteers. Look what she just did.
New Haven, Connecticut.
She is a cross directly from the carriage return. Thank you, Connecticut. And she said, huh, oh, F you, next handicapped person. By the way, she looked real handicapped too. Weep, 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 weep. That's not where the cards go. Let's go right behind you, literally.
I'm gonna have to lower this a little bit because it's lagging. Oh, is that 720p and it's lagging?
Really? Come on, come on. Now she's getting a hood magnet.
He threw the magnet on a Cadillac.
This is unacceptable. What are you doing? Handicap my butt. My job is to narc out people that leave their carts out. She either said, what's your job or get a job. I couldn't make out which. But my job is to stop you from being that gosh darn lazy bones. And again, I do love, you may have seen these more in the Northeast than anywhere else I've seen them. Like the action disability, you know, if you're in a wheelchair, you can do all sorts of things. Heck, she's quote unquote disabled and she was hopping around just fine. So what a self-centered lazy bones. Cart narcs out.
Put something on my wife's car, I'm going to have you arrested. I want you to call me. And another thing, what are you doing in fucking Connecticut? Stay the fuck out in fucking California, where the land of fruits and nuts, where the nuts are a little fruity.
Talk about the regional dialect variations. They call them carriages here. Obviously carts in most places. You see buggies in the South and in certain other areas like Pittsburgh, other places like that. But carriages, very like Old Englishy. Pick up, but the message is still the same. Pick up and return. Thank you, right here, not wherever the heck you want, out in the wild blue yonder, like this lady's doing. What a great job. Carriage narcs out. All right, now the cheers. What's she gonna do? What's she go? Oh, she's headed. It's like a slow motion lazy bones wreck.
Dollar Tree, of course. Love the Dollar Tree.
I'm gonna curb it. What? Oh, she just headed off to the next store. Yeah, oh gosh, which one was it? Was it the gray car or the blue car? I'll watch her when she comes back. Cart narcs, to be continued. They're holding hands for some reason.
She came back. Empty-handed.
You just left your card out over there, ma'am. You just left your card in the middle of the spot.
That's not a spot.
Yeah.
It's yellow.
Yeah, why is it yellow? For the handicapped folks, if they need like a chair.
Relax. My daughter cannot. Can you? Over here.
All right, well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I apologize. Thank you so much, ma'am. I will chillax. And I'll help this lady, too. She's getting an old lady exemption.
The old lady exemption.
I care. Oh, I think her daughter may just had her eyes dilated. Well, hopefully it'll help her see
Look, they
better than
flipped the
mom.
carts over there.
Oh, she's not getting it. Or she's turning the car on. Either way.
This is, ladies and gentlemen, this is the East Coast. Honestly, even in New York, nobody returns their carts. No, you go to Kmart in the Bronx, you go to because we don't have Walmarts. There's Kmart in New York. What's the other one? You go to Kmart, it's a landfill of shopping carts. Go to Cope City Mall, there's shopping carts everywhere. You're driving, and then with the wind of New York, it just pushes carts out. Do you know how many cart dents I have in my car? People leave the carts in between. I think the worst place would probably be New York City. Go to New York. You find shopping carts on the highway. You please do not take. You find shopping carts in the middle of the park. You find shopping carts everywhere. I remember I found the Toys R Us shopping cart. I almost took the Toys R Us shopping cart home. This is after Toys R Us closed out of business forever. Hopefully not forever. But, I love Toys R Us. I wanted to take the shopping cart home because it says Toys R Us. It has Toys R Us on the side. And I wanted that shopping cart. I was bike riding one day, and I found this Toys R Us shopping cart in the park. It's the blue Toys R Us shopping cart. I'm like, should I take it? It says Toys R Us on it. I love Toys R Us. It'll look nice in the backyard. Maybe a nice little garden out of it, or you use it. It's just Toys R Us. I didn't take it, but in New York, you'll find shopping carts everywhere. Go to Aldi's in the Bronx. Do you think the Aldi's in the Bronx have those quarter things? Go to any Aldi's in New York, and nobody puts a quarter in there. Or somebody already jammed it up with something, and the shopping carts are loose. That doesn't happen in New York. Oh, the BJ's in the Bronx. Oh, forget it. The BJ's. There's a BJ's in the Bronx by Yankee Stadium. Forget it. Forget it, ladies and gentlemen. Forget it.
Threw the old daughter card out there, which daughter's full size.
Not a lot of action in this show.
I like that. Must have had her eyes dilated when she was leaving her cart, but
it's not a lot of action in this one, man. It's a lot of old people here, so he's not gonna. Carton Arcs. There's not a lot of action there, Carton Arcs. I was a little disappointed with that one. No offense, man, but you gotta get people riled up. I want to play another video that happened over the week. I hope I'm not getting sick, ladies and gentlemen. If I do get sick, I'll still go live, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry about it. Oh, look, Latinos. Let's look at these Latinos arguing. Hold on. My people are arguing. I hope I don't have the Omiricon virus.
You're not even supposed to be here, dog. Your plates are from Mexico. I'm a dick, motherfucker. I'm an asshole, dog. I don't give a fuck about what you record, dog. Please make it go viral. You shouldn't even be in this fucking country. I was born and raised here, motherfucker. You're from fucking Mexico. You'll never be allowed in this fucking country. You'll see, motherfucker. You'll see. You'll see. You're a fucking loser.
Some might think that's legal Latino heat, but this is not the reason I cut my hair, ladies and gentlemen. This is not the reason.
Holy fucking shit!
The sad part is that the immigrant has more rights than that legal Latino right there. That's the sad part. He's actually wrong. The one recording it has more rights than him. Let's check these animals out. I mean, animals. I'm not talking about the basketball Americans in Chicago.
Holy fucking shit! Ma! Ma! Come outside! There's a fucking moose! Or a buffalo or some shit they're fighting! Where the fuck are you going? Ma!
Ma!
Holy shit! This is some fucking National Geographic shit! Ma! Call a fucking cops or the ASPCA! There's animals fighting in the front lawn! Oh shit!
Oh, that's it. Oh, Ma, the meatloaf. Ma, the meatloaf. What was that movie from? Wedding Crashers? Ma, the meatloaf.
Yeah, how you doing?
There was another one. Full NYPD shakedown. Oh, look. This is what happened at the NYP Applebee's. So look at the cops coming in.
Get us some water.
What are these cops doing?
Why you guys here? Why didn't you go?
You guys failed us last night.
Why? Imagine going to your bar to the
Look at the cops going in a restaurant over a mask. Why would you even bother going to Applebee's? I thought this was the same video as last time. This is a different video. Wow, this is.
All right, just be advised that unless you have your vaccination cards, all right, you cannot patronize this restaurant, all right? You will be voluntarily asked to leave, and if you refuse, you'll be arrested for criminal trespass.
It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
You guys, what happened to the Constitution? What happened to free speech? What happened to all our liberties? God bless you. God bless you.
You're a real American hero.
Oh, yeah, the same one with the lady. Okay, the same one we saw with the lady. Okay, remember this?
Where are you witnessing? Nobody came up to us and told us to leave. Nobody asked us what we were doing there. You have no right to arrest anybody on no ground.
Hate America. You can't just put people. They hate it.
So right there, ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna see. Wow, man. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, comment, hit the like button, comment. I want to give you guys some shout outs. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Comment. I want to give you guys some shout outs. I appreciate you guys. I hope I'm not sick for the. I'm gonna take a vitamin C, the emergencies, and oh, this happened in San Francisco. Hold on, another quick video right here.
Huh? You got that camera in my. You got that camera in my face. Nope. Is that about me? Oh my God! What, I'm supposed to get scared? Huh? She was up in the store last night. All right, take a seat. You ain't gonna hear nothing. All right, so.
There's actually one of these that I want to show you. I thought it was the same guy. That guy looks like the same guy. That guy looks like this guy from New York. Damn, probably gonna end it on some bad news, but I just want to show you guys this one. Last one. Nah, I'll save it for tomorrow. I'm gonna save that. It's a really nasty one. I'm gonna see tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Chicken noodle soup. I have to make my own. You know what? I'm probably gonna go buy some chicken bones. Yeah, you know what? Maybe Chef Legal needs to make a chicken noodle soup. All right, thank you for tuning in, Cheeseburger. Thank you for tuning in, Selma's So Wavy. Sorry. Thank you for tuning in, Dennis Rice. Denise Rice, look at that. Denise Rice, thank you for tuning in, Rocket Man, Rocky Matrix. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. My microphone is wearing a mask. You'll be okay. Shout out to CK Benzona. Shout out to Selma So Wavy. Shout out to BB. Shout out to Mama Yeti. Raised a real asshole. Shout out to Selma So Wavy. Shout out to Descent Real Lies. Sorry about that. Shout out to D Gulag. I gotta be more energetic. Hold on. Clap. Shout out to B Smiley the Third. Shout out to Jim Edward. Shout out to B Smiley the Third. Shout out to Lucky Larry. Shout out to Jim Edward. Shout out to Lampy Human Skin. Festive Skin Suits. Look, I'm like those magic 8 balls, right? You shake my head and I see what hairstyle I get. All right, there we go. Look, I'm not bald anymore. I got the JTT hairstyle, Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Shout out to Malevolent Bystander. Shout out to Selma So Wavy. Shout out to CK Benzona. Shout out to Trump N-Word. Shout out to Nikki Fruit Loops. Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. Shout out to Kyle White. Shout out to Mama Yeti. Raised a real asshole. Shout out to BB. Who else is in the chat? Shout out to 12 Pack. Shout out to Malevolent Bystander. Who else is in the chat? Shout out to Kyle White. Shout out to Boca Bradley. Shout out to B Smiley Third. Shout out to Denise. Oh, Dennis. I said Denise. Dennis Rice. The hell I said Denise. Oh my gosh, I'm sick, man. Shout out to Dennis Rice. Who else is in the chat? Shout out to D Gulag. Shout out to Mysterious. Shout out to Lou and Petty. Shout out to Blues Dolls. Shout out to Andrew Audio, shout out to Irrational Time, shout out to the lovely assistant, shout out to Timu, shout out to Swally, shout out to Andrew Audio, shout out to Julio Esparza III, shout out to Dave Palucci. Hope I got everybody. Check out Dayway. Dayway's live, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Juvias267 from Twitch. Appreciate that. Shout out to those people watching me on Odysee. I actually got people watching me on Odysee, Twitch, Trovo. Thank you for tuning in. I didn't know I had people watching me there, but that's pretty cool. Everybody have a great. Oh, shout out to LDG of Geeks and Good, man. Shout out to you, man. I'm going to try to jump on one of your live streams because I'm going to ask some computer questions. I'm actually going to look for a computer today. I'll take some pictures and I'll report back. Take care, everybody. Take care, everybody. Have a good day. Go check out Daywave, JJ Stoner, Revengeance Assist. Go check those guys out. Take care, everybody. Have a good day. God willing, I'll be back